Good morning, and thanks everybody for being here. I'm Judy Bergeron with the Smithville Community Gardens, and we are very excited to be here to be able to offer these classes, to be able to offer a plant swap that has sprung up in conjunction with this. We give great thanks to the St. David's Foundation because they made this possible. A grant provided by the St. David's Foundation allows us to purchase plants, vegetable plants, fertilizer, and tools that you can check out from the community gardens so that you can do gardening at home. Cicero once said, if you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. And so we've tried to make this a part of the COVID pandemic response. If you can garden at home, whether it's vegetables or landscaping or house plants, you're going to find a lot of peace, a lot of serenity being around the plants. We have books that'll help you, and we have an expert here that'll help you. Jim Horton is with the Community Gardens, and he keeps these gardens that we'll take a look at today. He can also give you some gardening tips and tricks so that if you want to start your plants at home, you'll have what you need. Jim?
I'm Jim Horton. Good morning. And we really are excited about this new turn in being able to provide you with some herbs, some plants for your garden, and tips and tools. So we welcome you all here and want you to take a walk through the gardens and see if there's something you have a question about, something that you like. Let us know. I'm here every Tuesday at 4 and every Saturday at 9. And I'm here throughout the week at various times, but at those specific times you can find me here if you have questions or if you need tools or plant material. 4 on Tuesday, 9 on Saturday. And usually we have coffee on Saturdays. Our kitchen is a little out of sync right now. We had a broken pipe, and so we're redoing the kitchen, and that'll be a great addition for all of us, especially for the 9 o'clock coffee on Saturdays. I'm wishing for one right now. A lot of our friends here in the community have brought their overage from their plant collections, and we'll do a swap. And I'd like to try to make this into perhaps a monthly thing where we pick a day and come together to share each other's company and give away our bounty. So welcome again, and let's get this thing started.
Actually, I have a few more things to say.
Say it.
The Community Gardens originally started as with a mission of helping with food insecurity, providing fresh produce, nutritious food that anybody can come and take from these gardens. We still have that in place. We have a couple gardens here in Smithville. We encourage people to come help themselves to the produce that's here, and hopefully you'll walk home with some today. We've evolved to be educational as well. And we're working with the Smithville Independent School District with a mentorship program, and we're so glad that this net weaving has popped up, that an independent group has joined us to be able to do this plant swap. So we're glad you're all here. Have some fun. We've got vegetable plants over by the bean bed, and then people have brought their plants to swap here. So thanks for being here.
These are yellow tomatoes, and these are dwarf papyrus. Plants.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah, those get the cool
they
on
shoot,
the top.
yeah, it's kind of like a bunch grass, and they shoot up this spike that's got this like seed globe at the top. It's pretty neat.
Ooh, I want to pick one of those.
And what I like about these is they're super adaptive. You could plant them in a pond, or just plant them in the dirt. Like they can be super wet or not super wet. Or
I don't have my
just
phone.
like
Can you write down? Oops, a bag form. I brought bags because last time people needed stuff to put their plants in.
And then this pot is there's like a set of like 2 asparagus roots in there. I couldn't tell you what variety, but
What I like to do is go all the way to the base and get that whole stem. Actually, I like this part better than this part. I put these in at the end of when we're cooking something, stir fry or something. I'll put these stems in just for something crunchy, but you get a good taste. And but if you'll take a leaf from each plant. If you take a leaf from each plant, you've got almost more than if you took the whole head.
Well, the pine straw helps. Once we get the weeds out, then we put the pine straw over to help control the weed growth. And then the other thing that happens is that because it's growing in the pine straw, it's easier to get out.
Yeah.
Yes, you can pull it out more easily.
Okay.
You can also see it better. And someone was asking where we get our pine straw. We go in the woods here. We're in the Piney Woods area, so we just go and load up our trailer. There are a couple places in town with the parking lots that are under pine trees, and we just sweep the parking lots and bring it over. So as you can see, the Gardening Granny was part of a National Endowment for the Arts project, and one of our local artists created this out of she used milk clothes and dipped them in rubberized cement to make that and set it up that way. So, and it was modeled after her grandmother and her son, and we love it. So there are several projects that were part of, or several art pieces that are part of this project. And so if you scan that QR code, it'll take you to the information, the website about it. I rely on the tags. If you ever come to the garden, we try and keep the tags in when we plant them so that people can identify them, but
I remember.
sometimes the plants grow over them, and I don't know if you know what's growing on the side there, crawling up the building, but
Here?
yes,
What is it?
Cascade hops and IPA hops for brewing, and this is the third year. We didn't think they would do very well in this climate. We thought it would be too hot, but they've just done wonderfully. Yes. So,
That's so pretty.
and one of our participants here today harvested some of the hops last year, and she's going to hopefully make a batch of small brew IPA. So,
That's so cool.
so
Before you put it in your refrigerator, wash them clear water, put them in a bucket of vinegar and water. And if you'll soak them in that vinegar, 2 bloops in a 2-gallon thing, and you can soak it for about 8-10 minutes and take it out, put it on a towel, let it dry a little bit, put it in a bag, and I'm swearing 3 weeks later you can eat that thing and it'll be just as if you took it right off the plant. Kills the bacteria, secures all the goodness inside, and gives us a little more lasting product.
you can also do that with the produce that you bring home from the grocery store.
Yeah.
If you rinse it first, it'll last a lot longer. Strawberries, mushrooms, you know that
Any of
those are
your
going to
fruit.
grow if you put them in the refrigerator. But if you rinse them in vinegar,
I've got also some bags of fertilizer for you to try. This is I'd put it in the hole and mix it with the soil a little bit and put your plant in place, and you'll be in good shape.
and I want to give a shout out to Richard Lowry.
Indeed.
Richard Lowry works with the school gardens with the Smithville Elementary School, and he took tomato seeds home and started all of these plants for us. So it's pretty amazing.
It's sorrel. This looked the same after the frost as it does right now. It was covered in ice and snow, and it looks just fine. And this is a good addition to any of your greens, mustards, collards, chard, and we'll
The
be
leaves
getting,
taste the same?
Huh?
The leaves taste like the stem?
and gives you a little citrus flavor, a little lemony kind of taste.
Got
We
some
put it in
power
our
greens I need
salads.
to cook, so maybe I'll get a couple
Yeah,
of these.
get you some.
Take them
And we got
And,
some bags
get-
over on the table. if
There's
you
some
wanna
bags on the
harvest
table.
and
Try
Okay.
that with it too. Put
So
these
this
in
one,
there,
it
Tina.
likes the chillier climates and the
I was
heat
just reading
in the
about
summer.
this morning.
Apparently, it
Yeah.
does well in the summer too.
Oh,
But we were surprised at how well it survived the freeze because the freeze took a lot of things out.
Yeah.
So, yes.